Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to another random match here on WWE 2K16. Got set for you right now, Sami Zayn versus Cesaro, and Tyson Kidd will be at ringside. Now, I don't know if you guys can help. 2K15 used to have a match rules screen where you could change some of the rules, because I did want to originally make this match a best 2 out of 3 falls match, but I can't find that extra screen. Has that been taken out of this game, do you know, or... If you do know, please let me know in the comment section below, because I used to use that quite a lot. I used to change our Fatal 4-Way matches into elimination, used to create First Blood matches, Iron Man matches through that way as well, and also the best 2 out of 3 falls matches. You could really tweak a lot of matches to make them a little bit more unique. Submission match, which was essentially a Iron Man match only for submissions, but that seems to have been taken out of this game. So if you know if it has been taken out, then please let me know. If it hasn't, then please let me know in the comment section where I can find it, because it is frustrating me. I did really want to have this as a best 2 out of 3 falls, just like we saw, it must have been over a year ago now, Sami Zayn versus Cesaro on NXT television, and that was probably one of the best matches I'd seen in WWE in a very, very, very long time. That was the match that I really thought to myself, you know what, I have to start watching NXT every single week, because it's just, if this is the sort of stuff they're going to give us every single week, it'd be stupid not to. As we see Sami Zayn in the ring, and I have used Sami Zayn before. He was part of that Fatal 4-Way that I did between, it was Zayn, Hideo Itami, Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. And here comes Cesaro, accompanied by Tyson Kidd. Now, in my universe mode, all 3 of these guys will be at the top end of the NXT roster. And of course, Cesaro and Kidd will be a top tag team in NXT as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this one plays out. I know Kidd will probably get himself involved at some point. He is playing a heel manager, so be interesting to see what sort of effect he can have on the match. But Cesaro versus Sami Zayn is where it's all at. This is maybe a feud we might have a look at doing at some point. Sami Zayn is someone that I didn't really use as much as I probably should have done in 2K15. We had him as part of the Ring of Honor roster to start off with, and he had a bit of a feud with Kevin Owens for a couple of months, and we created the Scum formation against Sami Zayn. And then after that, he sort of disappeared until we did our big finale episode. So, a bit of a shame. So hopefully this year, with having NXT, Sami Zayn's going to get a much more use, and as will Cesaro as well, because Cesaro is going to be heavily involved in NXT as, like I said, both the main card, the main event championship, and of course that tag team championship as well. But he's also going to be involved in the current day roster in the tag team division, as well as of course upper mid card championships such as the Intercontinental United States Championship belts, and as well as maybe dabbling into one of the 2 major world championships. So as I've mentioned before, I am running 2 main event championships on the current day roster, like we used to have a couple of years ago. We're going to have the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship as separate belts. And for me, that's just a way to make sure that we can get as many people involved in the main event as possible. I had a problem with 2K15 where John Cena was the champion and he sort of became a little bit unbeatable. He just built up so much momentum that nobody could beat him, and it was frustrating because everybody had their chance. I think Daniel Bryan had a go, Bad News Barrett had a go, Cesaro had a go, and you just didn't really get a lot of chance to use that many different people. So by having 2 main event championships, it means that we can always get more people involved and get some bigger and better matches at our pay-per-views. So I'm hoping you guys agree with that as well. Of course, we are going to bring back the Cruiserweight Championship in our main event in our current day roster as well, of which Tyson Kidd will be heavily involved, as well as guys like Neville, Kalisto, Sin Cara, even Heath Slater will be involved in that, because he's a tiny, tiny man. But there's lots of possibilities of things we could do. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions for things you would like to see in the 2K16 universe mode, then please let me know in the comment section below. I have been given a lot by Jay already, so he's given me some fantastic ideas, and hopefully we'll be going through a lot of them. We're going to probably start our universe mode as the WWE is at the moment, and then we'll sort of branch off and do our own things as we move on. I don't really want to just start the universe mode with loads of random things that we've all come up with and then none of them to make sense. So like I say, if you do come up with some sort of random tag team, for example, and we will sort of try and create some sort of storyline to bring them together. You see Cesaro now bringing Tyson Kidd back up to his feet. And of course, if you have any ideas for random matches you'd like to see as well, I've been getting a lot of great ideas from several people over the last few days. Of course, I've had loads of suggestions from Jay. I've had a few suggestions yesterday from William Bannister. And from Tabby Gamer as well, gave me a couple of great suggestions of ones he would like to see. So yeah, any of the suggestions you do have, then please let me know in the comment section. I will use them all eventually. I do have a massive list, because I made a list myself of about 50 matches I wanted to do, and then of course adding all your guys' matches to it as well. We're going to have a lot, but of course this series I'm doing here, the random match series, is something that's not going to stop after the release weekend. We are going to just continue using it on. I can't see why not. It's nice just every now and again, just to release by just putting on a random match every now and again. And they're a lot shorter and easier for me to record as well, so I can probably get more on for you guys. And there's so many great matches that we'd all love to see that it'd be stupid not to, really. And there's a huge uppercut there by Cesaro, just launched Sami Zayn up into the air. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count, and that could have been a very quick match. That could have been one of our quickest matches on Universe Mode so far. I have tweaked the settings slightly, but the only thing I have changed is I've just made the strength of finishers a bit stronger, because it was getting a bit silly in some of our competitions, especially when Daniel Bryan kicks out of two of the F5s. As you see Cesaro there with a neutralizer on Sami Zayn, rolls him over, and this could still be a very quick match. 2. It's not. Sami Zayn kicks out, and this match continues onwards. And like I say, this could be a very interesting one. This could be quite telling into what might happen in our NXT main event championship. Both these guys will be involved in that NXT championship tournament, so be sure to keep an eye out for that, because as you can see, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And as we've seen in some of our videos before, you can sort of get an idea of how good some of these people are, and if they're going to come out on top or not. Cesaro, that belly to back slam, but Sami Zayn reverses it into that arm drag. Now there's Sami with a Northern Light suplex, bringing Cesaro back up to his feet, and now Sami finally gets some control, and there's the Blue Thunder Bomb, going for the pin. 2. It's only a 2 count. Cesaro is able to kick out, and finally Sami Zayn looking to try and take a bit more momentum into this match. Both guys pretty slow up. Zayn with that drop kick. Now stomp on the chest of Cesaro. Zayn takes Cesaro up and drops him down in that, almost like a front fisherman's driver. Spinning Cesaro around, and so you got planned here, a knee to the face. Makes you wonder why Sami Zayn needed to pull Cesaro into the middle of the ring to hit a knee to the face. Not quite sure. Cesaro there with that big clubbing blow across the back. And now the snapmare on Zayn as well. But Zayn fights back with that punch to the stomach. Back up to his feet. A snapmare of his own by Sami Zayn. And locking in that chin lock. Clever move here. Give Sami Zayn a few seconds here just to regain a little bit of energy and to slow the pace of this match down, while keeping Cesaro under control at the same time, of course. Cesaro's back up to his feet now, though. And Zayn with that snap suplex. And as you see, Tyson Kidd up on the apron here. He has Sami Zayn's attention. Sami Zayn arguing with Tyson Kidd and allowing Cesaro enough time to get back up to his feet. Giving Cesaro the chance to creep up behind Sami Zayn. And there's a straightjacket German suplex. Bridge for the pin. And it's enough. It's enough to pick up the victory. And what a great influence here the managers had in this match, distracting Sami Zayn, allowing Cesaro to creep up behind him and hit that straightjacket German. And I can see the managers in this game are going to be so much fun to use. There's that European uppercut. I think in all the matches so far where there have been a manager involved, they have all had an influence on the match. I'm pretty sure the one between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, definitely worth a watch, that one. At one point in that match, Paul Heyman threw a chair into the ring and then distracted the referee while Brock Lesnar used the chair, and I thought that was so clever. And I'm surprised Sami Zayn lasted as long as he did, tell the truth. He was hit with that very European uppercut, and then the neutralizer we see there. Sami Zayn did almost get back into this though. As you see, oh, he hit the Blue Thunder Bomb later on. There was a Northern Light suplex there. Here it is, followed up by that Blue Thunder Bomb. That was only course for a 2 count. But you see here, Tyson Kidd has Sami Zayn distracted. Sami Zayn was in full control of Cesaro at that point in the match. See Sami Zayn and Tyson Kidd arguing along. It gave Cesaro enough chance to get back up to his feet and lock in the straitjacket German. He bridged for the pin. It was enough to finish Sami Zayn off. And I must admit, I'm very, very happy with the ending of that. It's probably not the best match we've uploaded in this random match series, but the ending was very, very good. I'm hoping that wasn't just a coincidence. And I tell you what, this could be the sort of scenes that we see in NXT, but this man could be holding the championship belt up high. You'll have to wait and see when we upload our NXT title tournament very, very soon. Well, anyway, guys, if you have liked this video, then of course slap that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're not already, then subscribe. I will be uploading a lot more daily 2K16 footage, loads and loads and loads at the moment. Got a week off soon as well, so I'll be uploading a hell of a amount during that week off. And up to, well after Christmas as well. We'll be starting the Universe mode next week, and then we'll have a little dabble into the career mode and the showcase at some point as well. But for me, the Universe mode is the main part of this game. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.